Ah, this is so good. Oh, give me all your dang peanut butter. My God. Hee hee. Unless I'm out demon hunting or ghost hunting or whatever else, stop by, check us out. We a lot of times run a growing channel too. Talk, meet with family members, you make new family members, uh, have discussions on paranormal topics, cryptids, and we have a lot of fun. So stop by and see what we're doing. And I'll see you in a few. There we go. Oh, how's everybody doing tonight? My God. Oh, hey, Miss Highlighter, I dropped that link for you. You want to come up on the panel? Hey, anybody else want to come up on the panel? Hey, more welcome to you. My God. Hello. How did your day go?
Ghost. Hi, everyone. Hello.
Hey, uh-oh, Haley got a call.
All right.
Yeah, well, hurry back, Haley. Haley got a call from 1-800. By God. Oh, yeah. You got any ghost stories to tell us there, Miss Highlighter?
No,
Haley?
nothing happened lately.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
think
Ooh, doo, doo,
there's always any.
There we go. How you like that new promo I done? Hey, 1-800 peanut butter. By God. yeah,
Nice peanut butter.
yeah. You like that new promo I done where I'm in black and white there, kind of green.
Is it behind the live stream or
Oh, I showed it as a pro. I showed it on here.
was it a zombie?
Yeah, that was me talking. What? I'll show it again.
Yeah, I saw it.
That kind of creepy looking.
It's creepy, very creepy.
Hey, I done that this morning.
Mm,
I was thinking about you and rabbit sandwiches. My God.
my
Thank you,
God.
Lily. Yeah, I got a new camera in there night before last. I started doing some playing around with it today, figured out some of the stuff it can do and it can't do. It's a live streaming camera from Logitech.
Lily say you look like a ghost. You
There.
look like kind of like a ghost.
Yeah. Yep. That's that new camera.
Mm-mm-mm.
Let's see. Videos. Let's see. Go here.
What's that?
I'll make it show you again. There's a share screen. Crow. There it is. Clouds Paranormal Adventures.
Okay.
We, we run a live stream 6 o'clock Central every day. Unless I'm out demon hunting or ghost hunting or whatever else. Stop by, check us out. We a lot of times run a growing channel too. Uh, Talk, meet with family members, youth, make new family members, uh, have discussions on paranormal topics, cryptids, and we have a lot of fun. Stop by and see what we're doing. And I'll see you in a few.
Hi, Real Cup.
Hey, K Paul. What happened, buddy?
Hello, hello.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that come out good. Hey,
Video, by the way, Clown.
yeah, I like that one. Hey, how you doing, K Paul? Oh, thank you, Lily. Uh, yep, I'm waiting on my green screen software to come in. An X splitter.
Yeah.
I was starting live streaming with green screen. I can do all kind of crazy backgrounds.
Ah,
I got some shit on my mind. Like going to that abandoned church and walk around through it and do this video and then convert it over to a green screen behind me. So I can sit there and talk and it looked like I'm actually in the damn church.
really?
Uh huh.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, I've got some shit coming up here directly. All the hassle is that green screen I ordered it didn't come with a framework, so I'm gonna have to improvise. That and I need some lights.
Ah. Are you going anywhere out?
I learned you a lesson last night. Last night I said I would go to that abandoned church, right?
Yeah.
I got there. They had some people there. Looked like they were waiting on me.
Ah.
They wasn't looking too trustworthy at all. They kind of looked like they had an attitude or something. So I
Oh my gosh.
2.5 hours out there for what could have been a dangerous situation with people, and I'd left.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you have a cute doggy.
Hey, so what's this? So I'm not going. I'm not gonna be telling no more when I'm gonna do something. I think
Holy,
somebody was watching my live stream. What?
Holy is live with a premium. She's
Oh,
putting a video live.
Holly. Oh hell.
That's so cool.
Ooh, I didn't know she had
Hey, Paranormal Circle.
a paranormal circle. Let's see we.
Welcome to the club.
How you doing there, paranormal circle? Let me see if I can find her.
Today I woke up at 5 a.m.
Damn it!
So early.
I got you up so early. A guilty conscience.
I'm a morning person.
A morning person. Hey,
I,
bro.
I like to wake up early.
Oh well, I'm gonna wake up early so goddamn house is on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Other than that, I won't sleep yet.
Did you have your dinner yet, Clown?
Huh?
Did you have your dinner?
Did I have dinner? Yeah. And it's kind of pork roast wrapped in bacon kind of concern.
Oh, nice.
It was microwavable, by God. I cooked Athena's supper. It was
Yeah.
so good she eat it and her head went in the bowl and she went to sleep. How you
Ah.
doing, Paranormal Circle?
Hi, Paranormal Circle. Yep. Hi, everyone. Apparently, I have good news to talk about.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, end of this year, I'm gonna move out pretty soon.
Oh, you get your own place?
Yeah, gonna get my own house, my own
Oh,
place.
yeah.
Sorry?
I said, congratulations.
Thank you. It will be end of this year. So I'm pretty excited and very happy.
Hell yeah, I'm happy for you.
Thank
Eh,
you.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Valley. Hey, Streamlabs.
Uh,
Hello.
so what? So it's gonna be the end of the year.
Yeah,
God, good deal. Uh,
pretty excited. At the
I,
same time, I'm scared, but I had to move on. So, yeah.
yeah. So you working?
No.
Hey Reaper, what's happening, buddy? How did that cryptid hunt go last night, brother?
Hey, Reaper. Ready for Saturday? What's
Uh,
happening on Saturday?
Dang it. Very good. I got to tell somebody we got our live going. There we go. By God. Oh, that's another Reaper. Oh, okay. My bad. Well,
Wrong Reaper. Huh?
yeah. Hey, you make him mad, he'd be like a Reaper pepper. You get too hot for you to handle. By God. How- so you're making your movie, huh? Yeah, I was thinking of somebody else. That was Ryan. Don't mind me. I'm having an aneurysm here. I'm doing like five things at one time there. Sorry about that, bro, Ryan.
It's violent.
Hey, I got excited, had a whole shit hemorrhage. By God.
So
Oh,
Ryan had two accounts?
no, that Ryan has got it. That's not Ryan. That's another Reaper. But yeah, Ryan was out doing a cryptid hunt last night. I was worried about.
Ah,
Oh, do do do. Ah.
oh,
Damn
his
it.
name is Logan.
What?
His name is Logan.
Logan. Oh, okay.
Hi, Logan.
Hey, anybody want to come up on panel?
Come on up. Welcome to the club.
Logan. Here we go. Come on up, Logan. Tell us about your movie, brother. Uh,
Come on
Hey,
up.
hey.
Oh, he's driving.
He's what?
Driving.
Oh, he's driving? Okay, well, when you two driving, come on up. Okay, come on down. By God. Oh, doo-doo. We having more fun. If y'all can, hit that like and share button, please.
Like the video, guys, and subscribe. Hey, Lily.
Ah,
Something
here's somebody coming up. Hey, Reaper. How you doing, Reaper? Yeah, I remember you made
I'm
that.
good. I'm out on Wi-Fi.
Okay. Yeah, I remember you
I'm
made that.
driving, so it'll
Look,
probably be a little sketchy. I'm driving.
it's all good, brother. That's good artwork you done there for that banner, bro. Hello,
Yeah,
Juanita. Hey,
I did
Lily.
that. I did that logo in about a day with only my second attempt at Adobe Illustrator. So I'm trying to learn all the because I did the subscription for the Creative Cloud where you get the Premiere Pro, Lightroom, Photoshop, and all that stuff monthly. Because we're starting. We did our short film that y'all saw, but that was just done on like a phone editing app, so you could kind of tell. But this next production we're doing is actually going to be a full length movie, at least 60 minutes. Um, and we're actually meeting with all. We have already met with all the actors, and we're actually going out to the area where we're going to film on Saturday and do like our first run through with like the script and everything, and then we'll be filming in about 2 weeks.
Nice.
nice.
So what's the movie gonna be about?
We're gonna do the genre of like horror, so it's gonna be a horror movie basically. Um, there's gonna be a family that goes out to like a picnic or like a camping site. They're gonna have a little girl there. It's just gonna be her and her mom and dad. So and basically there was going to be a guy. The little girl goes off to play. There's going to be a guy there. We won't be able to see his face because he'll be coming in a different like a season or a movie, but we won't be able to see his face. Anyways, he winds up killing the whole family at this picnic, and basically the Reaper, because our first section is going to be Reaper based. So the Reaper will come back, bring the father back to life, and she's going to basically do her bidding because we're going to make the Reaper a girl, and basically he's just going to kill anybody that comes to the campsite and collect souls for her basically. So 10 years down the line is where, after the killing, 10 years down the line is where we get a group of 4 girls that are going on a camping trip, and and then they just get massacred.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so we
Nice.
have it set up to do like a 10-part series where we're going to do 5 movies and 5 seasons. So we'll do 5 full-length movies of just different things, and then we'll do 5 seasons, one season in between each movie of like 5 episodes a season, about 30, 45 minutes a piece. And then they will all loosely tie in together, and then it'll end with the final season will be the end of the whole 10-part production of how everything was tied together, explanation of the Reaper. I mean, in the season, it's going to be more supernatural, so we're going to be bringing like witches and stuff into it. Um, it's a fun project. We just thought, we're in our 30s. We gotta get out there, get off the couch, and just start doing something that we want to do instead of just sit at home and watch TV.
That's cool.
Yeah, and we're gonna try to get it completely shot on iPhone. So the first production was shot on iPhone as well.
Nice.
It sounds good.
Yeah, we're just starting out, so it'll be hard.
Yeah, bro, sounds good. I'll put mind checking that out when you get everything rolling like Roscoe there. My God.
By God, I think once we get done with the movie and we figure out like our editing and things like that, then all the other stuff will just come quicker.
That'll work. Oh, Have mercy. Dang it. I'm definitely going to start checking more on your channel there. I wish like hell I could watch more videos every day. But bro,
Oh,
I I try to watch like 2 videos a day. That's about the most I can do. I mean, really sit and watch.
right.
Cause shit, I spend 4, 5, 6 hours promoting channels. There's just absolutely no way I could promote like 20, 25 people every day and watch every movie or video.
Exactly. Yeah. No way.
So I just kind of bounce from person to person.
You got
Hey,
one.
hey,
Hey,
K-pop, my God.
Howdy,
Yeah,
howdy.
yeah, your channel's definitely caught my interest though, bro. It really has.
I think
Oh,
once we get going on the production stuff, we'll be able to do more like drop little short videos or behind the scenes and stuff like that. We've only done the short videos, so I've had limited uh, content. And then we're gonna actually be doing a paranormal investigation just to add more content to our channel in August. Will be our first paranormal one, just to add some more content.
On this channel?
Reaper Valley.
Okay.
there you go. Yeah, I'll check Reaper's channel out, bro. If y'all would, whether you sub to K-pop or not, please
Yeah.
go to his channel, hit his playlist, share out about 3 or 4 videos every day to try to build up his viewing hours where he can get monetized. He's got over 2,000 subs and needs the viewing hours where he can get monetized.
Oh yeah. How far are you away, Kay?
Long way.
They're like 4,000 hours. You're like, seriously?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I don't know how many hours this needs.
I think it's 4,000, 1,000 subscribers at least, and 4,000 viewing hours.
Okay. I'm
You
probably
can
at
you can
100.
find yeah you can find that in the analytics.
and you got to check him analytics. Oh, God. Oh, that's right. Shit, I'm rolling around. I'm damn near
Good girl.
peanut butter top. I got shit. I'm right at 4,000 viewing hours right now. I've got the better
Ah,
part of it. I've got 3,200 viewing hours.
oh damn.
Man, I gotta get to 1,000 subs though. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
what 230 away.
not really. Last I looked was 678 on subs.
330. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot, bro. I'll be pushing maximum density. I was supposed to went to that church last night and got over there, and they were people there. I think we telling I was going to it last night. Somebody was watching on my live stream,
Yeah.
and they were there. Looked like waiting on me. I drove by the van, so I looked. These motherfuckers in black looked like they had an attitude. I was like, well, I guess I'll make it 2.5 hour drive back to Florida.
Oh damn. It's like
Yeah.
you mother. I'd rather deal with ghosts and demons any day than some sketchy ass people.
Well, that's the thing. There's some devil worship going on in that church, bro. And I'm not knocking everybody with my devil worship and stuff. Don't get me wrong. But that's still that's deep water right there, to say the least.
Oh, for sure.
Only thing I can tell anybody, thank you, Lee. The only thing I can suggest to anybody get ready to do any video and don't be advertising about where you're going. That's not safe.
That's the truth.
Here on out, what I'm gonna do, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it them under my hat. Gee, I'd hate to get out there getting a damn killing scrape.
Yeah, because you live stream some of your videos too. So out there is to pre-post it like you're going to go out in a day or two, but um,
Right, you talking about the kind of shit right there. Hey, have me concerned to do a live stream spirit box because if I'm in there live stream spirit boxing and they people is not wanting me in there because they doing other things in there, you never know. They might come on out. I, I don't know. It kind of got me kind of ticked off because I given my word during the video on it there yesterday, promoting it, saying I was going last night. Only thing I don't say is maybe just think twice about putting it out there where you going and what day. You're right, Lee. Ooh. Oh, we lost Miss Highlighter.
okay, I'm pulling up to the house. I got to get inside, so I'm going to hop off here real quick. I might be on a little later if you're still streaming.
All right, we hope so there, Reaper. We'll hear more about your channel, bro.
See that
All
clown?
right, we'll talk.
All right, Reaper. Yeah, see that second set of numbers? That's
Second
what there.
thing.
Yeah, the second set of numbers. That's the one that shows you viewing hours.
Right here?
Right. You go on lifetime on your setting on your to the right, up to the top, to the right on your analytics. You go lifetime, and then you can click on that second set of numbers, and it shows your viewing hours.
Where'd that be?
You see the little blue squigglies on the far right? You go up a little bit.
Dashboard? Did I go to analytics?
Well, you was on the dashboard on analytics. I think you went backwards.
Okay.
All right, look to your right, far right. Now, you know where the little round icon is where you can go back to your channel? Don't click that. You go down 2 columns under the where you move your cursor back. Like,
which way? Down or up?
All right, you know how you can click on your icon and go back to your main part of your channel, the little round circle? Don't click on that. Top
Don't click
right.
on that.
I need to see it. No, sir. To the right.
Right.
Far right. Far
Over
right
here.
corner. Right. Now, don't click on that. Go down 2 columns. Don't.
Okay,
All
go
right.
down.
And you see the blue squiggly lines? You
Yeah.
look up and you got right now, I can see where it's on the last 28 days. See where it says last 28 days?
Yeah.
There's a little blue triangle pointing down on last 28 days. Click on that and go to lifetime. And that second set of numbers, you click on that, and I'll show how many viewing hours you got. You can kind of look underneath it, and it'll show you total viewing hours.
Right there it is. 291.
Ooh, you got a ways to go, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get out there, start promoting your channel like every day. Just several channel videos a day. I'll DM you. We'll work out something with you. See if we can help you out there, K-Pup. I got an idea on something. I have an idea. Hey, I've always got ideas. Some of them don't even get me in trouble. Some of them. Yeah. Anybody tried to Facebook message me, I hadn't returned the message. I'm not on Facebook Messenger. Sorry. I'm using this Google Chrome, and at Google Chrome. I don't know my password for Facebook. You have to use Firefox.
No. Where Miss Highlighter go?
Yeah, I got it. I hate to say it, but they're getting more and more every day. Something is ticking me off on here. Oh, gotta keep
On
positive. Welcome back, Haley. My God.
on here? On YouTube or where?
Damn it. Where you been, Haley? Yeah, I'll Facebook message you in a little bit, K-Pup. We can rap about this. I got an idea for you.
Okay.
All right. Hey. Yep. What you doing, Lily? Hey, SK Blogger. By God. Ugh. Let's start sharing out some channels. There you go. We waited long enough. I'm gonna start trying to wait till about 30 minutes or so before I start doing the growth channel part on the segment on the broadcast. Okay. I hope everything went good. All righty. Yep. All righty there, Miss Highlighter. I figure share your channel out now. Hope you have a good evening. We definitely want to see you come back. How you doing there, SK Vlogger? Vaga. Ooh. I'm coming on up to you there, K-Pup.
Okay.
We bringing it along. By God.
Was they wearing black robes last night?
Reaper out too. You still there, K-Pup?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
let's see. Hey, K-Pup, are you still there, buddy?
Can you hear me?
If you type hi or something
Can
in
you
the
hear
text
me?
bar, we could click on your channel. Wait, I think you did type in the channel. I'll try to find you like that. Ah, there you are. Hey, we lost K-Pup. My God. Y'all can there, check K-Pup channel out there. I'll drop links for everybody. All right, let's see. There we go. There's K-Pup back. Hey, K-Pup.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, glad you made it, SK Blogger. Oh, if y'all can, let's try to help SK Blogger get to 100 subs.
Was those people wearing robes last night or what?
Yep. There we go. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Hey, Blogger, why don't you come on up on panel there? Tell us how your day went.
Can you hear me? Clown. Can
Uh,
you hear me?
that's the wrong one. Hey, South Cack Mama's here. How you doing, South Cack Mama? My God. Hope you've been having a good day.
Can anybody hear me in chat?
You're very welcome there, SK. Oh, hey, Miss Highlighter made it back.
Okay, just checking.
All right, let's see. I'll drop that link for South Cack Mama there if y'all check your channel out, please. All righty. My God, there we go. There's Paranormal Circle. I dropped that link to for the panel there, SK. If you want to come up on panel there, come up here. Tell it how your day went. Very welcome, Mary South Cack Mama. Ooh, there. I dropped a link here for Paranormal Circle. Well, damn, I mean, we talking to a zombie or something, then, Mama, if you're dead. By God. We,
Oh,
oh.
what kind of game is she playing?
Uh-oh. Haley got you trying to play one of those games. She had me on that Robo Blocks trying to make a damn town, and the damn hogs kept getting me.
I don't. Clown can hear me.
I am getting mad quitting the game. Only thing I figure out about that game is I want to eat more bacon because them damn hogs. By God. Oh, Granny. Oh, man. Somebody put Granny in a goddamn home. Oh,
I may
where
have to
the hell is
come back up.
JBD at?
Is it Resident Evil you playing, Tammy?
Uh,
Clown Crystal wants up. Somebody type in chat. Tell Clown Crystal wants up. Have Paranormal Adoptee.
Hey, paranormal adoptees here, by God. Oh, there's Crystal right there. Oh, sorry I was slow getting to you, by God. Hey, I was bouncing the channel off a Twitter live stream there. I was trying to find paranormal adoptee and drag her in. I said, come here, paranormal adoptee, and don't you stunt. Oh, all right, Haley. So what you doing there, Crystal?
Oh my goodness, let me tell you. I told you
I
earlier
hear
that
no
the baby,
sound.
huh? I told you the baby's gone for about an hour, right?
We can see you just fine, but we're not hearing anything.
Can't hear me either.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can't hear K-Pup. I don't know if K-Pup talking or not.
Can you hear me now? Hang on, I'm gonna go out back in, you guys.
No, cannot hear you.
All right.
Dang it. I couldn't hear him. And I sure wasn't ignoring him. Could you hear him there, Tammy? Oh, hell, my speaker's gone. K-Pup, my speaker was gone, bro. I didn't realize my plug come undone on my speaker. I'm sorry. I'm having I don't know why the hell my damn speaker died. All righty. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how, but the power bar got turned off. That's what powers my speakers. My
Can you hear
apologies.
me now?
Whoa, yes, ma'am. Can hear you fine and dandy at the same time.
Oh no.
Hey, Third Awe, how you doing?
Hey, Clown, you asked me how it went, right?
Ma'am?
You asked me how my day went, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, the baby was gone for about an hour. She'll be back here in a little while. And I was fixing to go back here and take a nice, relaxing bath. And then Cross all of a sudden busts through the bathroom door, hits me with the door, and said, I have a snake, Mommy. I thought it was a fake snake because he's 5. So I turn around, I'm like, that's good. Oh, hell no. It was a garter snake. He's back there holding it by its tail, and it's curled up in his hand. And he's like, no, Mommy, look, it's a real snake. I found it on the steps. So, yeah, there's a video coming, you guys, about that. We turned it back loose, but, Mom,
head or something.
Mommy bathtub snake and a 5-year-old does not mix.
You don't streak across the house like a wild Indian. By God. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't a poisonous snake you found.
I know. Luckily, we have taught him since he was little what snake is what. So he knew it was a garter snake, and he just picked it up by its tail and had it all curled up in his hand, and it was just loving all over. And I was like, oh, that's good, because I thought it was a toy. And then I was like, wait a minute, that thing just moved. And he's like, no, Mommy, it's a real snake. It's a gardener snake. Look. So needless to say, Mommy jumps out the bathtub and took it back outside with him.
Hey.
No bubble.
All right, damn it. Hey, you're right. There's Third Eye's link right there. Yep. You laughing now? I bet you wasn't laughing then. By God.
Oh, I was laughing at at the whole thing. But I was like, don't ever pick up a snake unless you ask me first.
Now then. All right. Ryan's link. There's Ryan's link. Yeah, I dropped yours already. Yeah, I didn't know K-Pup was talking to me. K-Pup,
Howdy.
I do not know how, unless a ghost done it, but I got a power bar with a switch, toggle switch on it. It got flipped and had my damn speakers off. I seen the SK Blogger was trying to talk, wasn't hearing anything. He didn't have the presence of mind to look at my speaker for the green light to make sure I had juice. I swear to God, I did not touch that damn power bar. Here the last few days, some freaky shit happened. Like the main power plug that goes into my monitor, come unscrewed. Nobody's messed with this stuff. So I spent a whole screen going black and white and green every time I moved the mouse. I thought I had the video card was going bad on my computer. I got to trace the leads down and found out what the problem was. I think you got something paranormal trying to keep me offline.
That's what I was fixing to say. Sounds like you brought something back with you that just doesn't want this broadcast.
That might be. Hey, Ryan. I mean, K-Pup.
Hey.
What happened, sir?
Nothing.
Yeah,
so was those people in robes last night?
Somebody was there. They wasn't in robes. They was in black. I see a couple of them kind of look like he tried to scurry around the back. And a couple kind of sideline trying to hide kind of. Too much too damn. I worked too long in Angola, bro. I could look and see somebody up to no damn good but body English. I see like 5. Maybe they were more. But I never should have sat last night and said I was going out there. Ooh. Any luck on your cryptid hunt, Ryan? Yeah. I'm glad of one thing, though. I'm glad I got there when I did, because if I'd have come in there later, you never know. Them some bitches might have been dug into that church like a damn tick on a hound dog. I could have walked into who knows what. That could have been very ugly.
You need somebody with you next time, Clown.
I do. I have Mr. Glock, and I have Mr. Raging Judge. Then I got my other buddy, AR. He's a 15th in his line of family there. He had 15 brothers and sisters. See, I'm dodging YouTube on exactly what was being said, so I don't get this channel in a wreck. But if it come to it, though, it wouldn't be pretty. They doesn't say go to hell like a 454 cow. That's why I refer to as my Viagra round, the 300 grain hollow point. Hello, JB. How the hell are you? Roger heard some good noises. Hey.
You need to get some pumpkins to go out or some watermelons this summer and go out and shoot it and see to show us how big a hole it leaves.
No shit. Yeah, see what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say when I've learned my lesson, but here in the future, I'm fixing to see about getting over there in the daytime. Well, I could be in there first, know I'm in there first, and wait for it to get dark.
Procrastinated over the weekend, just getting it done. Did she see you nervous, upset? Not when she.
Yep. Damn it. Y'all didn't get any videos? See, Lily said she got a new video coming out in a few. So you didn't get no kind of video
on the road from this place
to get there. It's right at the 3-hour mark to get there. So I went out there for better for like 6 hours there for nothing.
Alan Rosie lives in Alabama, right?
Right.
How far are they from this place?
I'm not really sure, bro, because I've been to their place like one time, and my sense of direction is bad. I mean, I hate to admit it, but I actually went and slept on their couch, and I had to. I don't think I can find my way back there again. What happened to JB? You gotta be careful there, Rod. You ought to set some damn game cameras out there. Ooh, yeah, that caught a snake, huh? Leave it up to kids.
My kids are crazy, I'm telling you. My bubble bath just went to hell in a handbag. That's okay. I was trying to film a video earlier. You're talking about your stuff coming unhooked. And I mean, you know that I told you that I have the gift. And every time I would go to film, something would screw it up. Like the entire thing would just go down. And we tried 3 times to film. Well, my son was standing in the kitchen then. And of course, every cabinet door here decides to fly open and the drawers and slam. And he was like, Mom, could you call them off for a little while? He was like, they're messing with me hard. I said, I can't even film a video. So, yeah, he's a police officer, and he was like, this is crazy. He was like, I can't believe that this happens in our house. I was like, I know.
Your house on the Crystal?
Yeah, well, I've seen spirits since I was little, and I have visions. So, like, I've been documented. When I was little, they tested me at Vanderbilt, and I blowed their machine because of just being able to see things. And I would, like, before I could talk, I would point at the phone and it would ring, or point at the door and somebody would show up. And then I helped with the search and rescue of a little boy that was lost in Smoky Mountains that they were fixing to give up on when I was 6.
Oh.
So no matter where I go.
Fire starter, huh?
What was that?
About like the little girl on fire starter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely. Only mine's just, I mean, it's ghost activity all the time. If I go somewhere, I get the emotions of people. Like if I walk in a store and it's like they look normal to me. They don't look clear. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the ghost whisperer, only in real life kind of thing. But I get people's emotions, and my 5-year-old is the same way. And like he sees spirit, but he also will get an emotion, and he'll be like, I'm feeling angry, Mommy, but I know it's not me. Or he'll say, Mommy, do you see that little boy? What's he wanting? You know, and he's done that since he could talk. So all of my kids had different gifts. My police see much unless he's around me. And then his fiance passed away, and they used to open the drawers in her apartment to mess with her and like turn on all of her lights. And the girl that just moved in him a video of all the drawers out and all the lights on her apartment when she come home.
I think
So
they said tell them they could have the house.
yeah, well, it's crazy. I had people that refuse to come and stay, like family members. My sister-in-law, for one, will not stay in the same house or the same hotel room I'm in because of just activity. And I'm used to it, but they're not. And then my kids are pretty much used to it. So, but I've been scratched and bit and just everything. It ain't always good things that come through.
Dang it.
I wish he could the video. I'll show you guys the videos I'm talking about where she actually got it on a camera because she thought someone was breaking into the apartment. And then she sent it to my son, and she was like, I think your fiance is trying to reach out to you because I keep coming home to this. And I set up a nanny cam. And on the nanny cam, you see the lights come on, and you see the drawers open by themselves. There's nobody there. They're gone. So it's crazy. But he said it gave him some peace to know that she was trying to let him know she's okay.
That is decent right there.
Yeah. It's different. We need to go on a hunt together, Clown. You need to make it down here to Tennessee, buddy.
Hell yeah. I definitely won't make it down to go do some damn booger hunting with you.
Exactly. We can pick a fight together with them.
And I can line some up around April or May.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I got a little bit behind there because when I took Athena to the vet, I run up $900 in vet bills, and it's still climbing slightly. I just had the wonderful news checking my mail that our account this morning and realized that I was slightly in the negative on my account.
I was so happy that she got to come home though, that she was okay. Because I was worried about a thing.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you fine and then.
I just lost connection.
Right.
That happened to me a minute ago too.
Well, you doing good now there, K-Pup. But yeah, I'll get it all straight. I just can go borrow a little money there tomorrow, put in my account, float it over to the first of the month.
Yeah.
I'm retired. I collect 2 retirement checks every month, so I'm not hurting for money by any stretch of the imagination. But good God, I don't think nobody ready for $900 in bills to pop up when you're not prepared for it.
Oh heck no! That's like the new baby, the one that I showed you, Clown, that we adopted, the new baby.
Right.
The one needs. It was like people making comments. Oh, you only took her for show and you took her for money, and I'm like, what money? She doesn't draw anything. You know, she doesn't get anything. Period. The mother drew Social Security on her, but she still gets that. So I'm doing it on my own with her. And I just thought that was a funny comment for people to make. I'm like, really? Because I'm the one buying formula and diapers and paying for therapy. And I don't know what you think she gets, but she didn't get anything because she was born in a bad situation. But I'm blessed to have her, though. She's a little doll.
Yes, you
Does she live
are.
anywhere near Clown?
Sir?
I asked her, does she live anywhere near you?
Tennessee. Yeah, I live up Tennessee. Hell, I'm just this last month, they've been twice. I've been right at the Tennessee line.
I'm over in Rogersville, close to the Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, Gatlinburg, Knoxville area.
Yeah. They got some places in Pigeon Forge I'd like to go to.
Hey, I got a cousin that owns some cabins down there, so let me know and I'll hook you up.
That'll work. I know you can't come down there because you like baby, you got all them kids.
Hey, I'll
I'm sorry that didn't break you.
them kids, and I'll make a special trip so we can go hunt some boogers together.
That'll work. Sound like a plan.
Yeah.
That's
You had a big old fire over
Hey, let's find a bar. Oh, my God. There. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with that. I'm going to start winging it. I'm going to see about making a trip around and wherever I can feel the strongest cemetery at. Just go in there and just use radar, find the one place that nobody in their right mind would want to go to, and that's where I'll set up camp at. I'll tell them, here's to you.
Hey, I'll go. I mean, I've had some crazy experiences, and then my husband, before he passed away, he had never had any kind of experiences. Then when, of course, we got together and we had our son and everything, we were in bed one night, and like I wake up to this girl. She's right in my face, and because she's in my face, it caused him to see her. And he was like, "Holy, I'm going back to sleep. I know this is a dream. I'm not seeing this."
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and I was like, "It's 3 a.m, and I'm getting visitors, so just roll back over. It's good." But he got to where he would literally, like, he had one come to him asking for a cup of milk, and he was like, "Go to her. I can't see you. I can hear you, but go to her. She'll get it for you."
Oh, yeah.
So I messed with him. I literally got a sippy cup of milk and laid it down beside of him. And, you know, we just always had fun before he passed away. So he woke up and he's freaked out. He was like, oh my God, something got milk and gave it to me in bed. I was like, the little girl gave it to you.
Oh man, so damn it. So you accidentally tuned him in then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. My sister-in-law refuses to stay with me. She'll come visit, but she will not stay anywhere I'm at. She's had experience of things being thrown at her. Her and my brother was laying in a middle bedroom after my husband passed away, and something crawled in the bed with them, and they thought it was the dog until they realized their dog was not on the bed. He was like over in the corner in the little dog bed. So she freaked out, broke at them, and she's like, no.
What tape up?
I said, she's got to film some of this.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I'll do my best. I'll get what I can for you guys. Like I said, it's in my house, literally. This is a new house, but we moved here. The house is new, and of course, my kids were little when I first moved here. I've been here like 12 years. But come to find out, there was a small house behind my house before they built this on this land, and 2 people broke in and cut this guy's head off, and the body came out of the house and landed in the yard where my house was built at, without the head. Yeah, so when we first moved in here, it was insane. Like, my poor kids, they were constantly getting just harassed by things. And I was like, look, leave my kids alone. If you want to come, somebody come to me, but you're not scaring them. And we've seen tons of stuff in this house. Like, I'll just have to film some stuff and send it to you guys. It gets crazy. And I know, they're used to it now, but still, yeah, it still kind of spooks them, because especially when they see, like, something dragging itself down the hall or something standing in the corner staring at them. So they're like, Mom!
That'll work. I like that. Yeah, that happened at Angola a few years before I went to work there. You know what a ditch spank blade is? The long blade with the hook to it that's on the handle you swing.
Yeah, like the sling blade?
Sling blade's like an L shape. You do this number. The ditch spank blade
Yeah.
is a long blade that's about yay long, about yay wide, and it's got a hook where it curves back. They had lines.
Oh, wow.
A Scott?
Well, they had not a size, but anyway, they had a line come in for the inmates, and as this one big inmate been messing with this other inmate about his ass. Right while he's on the road, right in front of Camp D, he cut that joker's head off with that ditch bank blade. Took it smooth off. They said this joker run about 15 steps down into the ditch, up onto the grass over toward Tower 1. All things considered, he covered about 30 feet before the body fell over. His head was still on the pavement.
Yeah, that's what they said about this. They said his body walked out the door and into the yard of where my house was built. Mm-hmm. And it would have been that the body would have traveled and landed before it fell from where his house was supposed to be at.
Right. That's wicked stuff.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, we had a friend of ours that come over, older guy, nerves was shot, wrapped real tight. Long story short, we out there with killed about 200 chickens to put in the freezer. He was grabbing them instead of just ringing them and breaking their neck. He'd ring them and then pull their freaking heads off. He'd throw them chicken bodies down, and have some bitches getting up running 20, 30 feet before they keel over.
Oh my goodness. I don't want to talk about how he used to wring the necks off chickens, because he had a big farm, so he would water and stuff. And then we had some chickens not too long ago, but we didn't kill our chickens. We had them as pets. Like, we painted their toenails. We had a big old meat chicken that would sit on a swing with you. And then somebody stole her.
Hey,
Cross. Tell Clown you brought a snake in the bathtub to mommy.
I brought a snake in the bathtub to mommy.
There you go, JB. He called him a snake. By God. Got some.
He did.
Oh,
No,
This kid isn't afraid of the dark either. Like, he will walk from my house to my mom's house in the pitch black dark, and he does not care. He's not afraid. And he's like, oh, The girl is watching me. I'm like, okay. As long as the girl is watching me.
Thanks, Holly. God bless you. Oh, Holly got him. They got him a new washer and dryer. My God.
Yay!
There we go.
That's what I
Yep. If y'all hadn't checked out Holly's channel, she got a new channel and just put a brand new video out tonight.
You got a new channel.
Right? Holly, so check out Holly's channel, and she's got a new video out that come out tonight.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I definitely need to. Because Cross loves Holly's channel. He likes her videos on there.
There we go. Here we go. That's right. Got to check out my analytics. By God. Oh. There we go. Okay. You start with this. The next thing you know, oh, by God. Oh, look at there, JBD. Oh, look at there. There you go. Probably she's evil in about 3 days now. I'm starting to worry about her. Hope nobody dropped the house on evil. My God. Her old name she goes by out here is Evil Witch. Sure. I'll be picking with her about getting the house dropped on her or looking out for a bucket of water. Other day I was like, look, I found your picture. By God. All right, Holly. Hope so. Hey, somebody need to help us crowd JBD up, Holly. JB ought to be on solid food now. Last 2 days you've been fasting.
Because you're scared to have a lunch reaction. I made portions, darling.
Uh-oh.
Maybe that saturation will come up. I don't want to.
There. There you go. Ooh, look at there. He's a poor rat. Ooh, Yeah. My God. Oh. There, that's my Tina baby right there. By God. Ooh. Yeah. I think Crystal froze up. Uh-oh. You still there, K-Pup?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Here you fine and dandy. By God. Crystal froze. Oh. There you go. Lily wanted to know if JB's having that lasagna tonight. JB too worried about hot nuts. By God. Oh. Hey, you like hot nuts, JB? By God. Oh.
JB, you know where Mammoth Caves are in Kentucky? You need to take Clown there. That place is haunted.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't mind checking that out. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh. So what's the deal with Mammoth Caves there, Cape Up?
Place is haunted.
I mean, they been bad guys used to keep stills in there or hide the loot or
native. JB might know, can tell you a little bit more about it. I just seen it on Discovery Channel.
Cool. Yeah, I guess you can go in there and stay overnight though.
Yeah, you can go in there and stay overnight, but you have to watch for falling rocks.
Oh man, I don't know, bro. I'd hate to have a damn rock fall on me and weigh as much as a goddamn '57 Buick. That would suck. Oh, there you go, JB. Check your analytics, by God. Oh, hee hee, la la.
You need to go to Virginia to St. Albans Asylum. You got to pay to get in, though.
Most them places you do. I've thought about going to that Sally house.
Sally, oh shit.
That's a
That's
place.
in Kansas.
Yeah, that's a place where guys go in and get scratched up bad.
Yeah, that house is bad.
It sounds like it. I wouldn't mind going. Yeah, what happened to
Go.
JB? I know why JB ain't talking, bruh. JB got a mouthful of hot nuts. By God. Yeah, I was about going out there checking that out in Virginia. I just got me a little bit. I mean, need to get a couple of months where I can get the money saved up.
Would you drive to Iowa?
Yeah.
Or the Viscla Axe Murder House?
The where?
The Viscla Axe Murder House.
That sounds good as an axe murder.
Some guy killed 7 people back in the 1900s with the axe. 2 adults and 5 kids, I think.
Kids. Oh man, that's a sorry bastard. Everybody hurt kids, bro. I hope they break the gates of hell open wearing gasoline drawers.
Yeah. Never did find him. Never did catch him.
Down. Oh, gotta catch him. Yeah. How'd you like that promo I done today? Where I looked like a zombie?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, man, that tried to do some head scratching on that one. It wasn't that it was hard to do, it was just hard to figure out how to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
I got this UDM Logitech cameras for live streaming.
Yeah.
Got all kind of options, stuff you can do with it, and shit. I'm kind of lost. It does more. It's smarter than I am. I've got the green screen sitting in the box. I'm waiting on the X splitter green screen software. I get that set up. We start doing the live stream and be able to do like where go ghost hunting and shoot the video.
Mm-hmm.
And be able to play it back on the green screen where you can see it.
Mm.
Be able to do stuff like where something happened and I could be in the screen with it going on around me. It could say one right here or right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That and I'm gonna get the green screen suit. Mm.
Mm.
I'm gonna be a high tech redneck. My God, what you doing, Lily? Lily Lava. Damn it. That sounds like fun. I'm waiting to see if yeah, it's gonna be cool as hell, Lily.
When you going back to Cub?
Uh, mm, Tired of Cobb. Hey, Wild Eater, how you doing?
You need to check out some of those places I sent you.
Shit, I gotta have gas money to get there. I got a list of them I'm gonna go back on, and I could go back and check them out. But first I get money. This month here, that $900 that I paid on Athena's doctor vet bills,
Uh-huh.
then IRS got $500 from me. Ugh, my God.
Oh.
There we go. There's a theater bill. Oh, yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I just gotta be careful what the hell I spend. So what I figured is I'll sit there and kind of skip around. I'll stay in one place for a while till the month roll over, and new retirement check come in, and I can move on to the next place. Kind of just peg and go across.
Yeah.
Before I can go out of state, really, right now, I've got to give Athena IVs every Monday and Thursday.
Oh.
And I talked to the vet's office yesterday, and they was all tickled to death. Said she passed her leptosis test. She don't have it.
Don't have what?
Leptosis, I think is the name of it. That's a real bad disease for dogs, but she don't have it. And they told me the first of the next month we're going to bring her back for more testing, and probably going to end up having to put her on another IV. I mean, I could take her with me and string IV up wherever, whenever. And Juanita says she's been to the Mammoth Caves. Hey, you want to come on up, Ryan? But she could, I could string up her IV on her for anywhere. She's just kind of leery about taking her ghost hunting, and she's not at full health yet. I'll know more on what to expect on the first. Get her checked out again at the vet's office.
Mm.
So I'm really and truly to make the next best big. Would you grab me a Coke too, please, Katie? The next best thing I'm fixing to go for, I'm thinking, is make an 11-hour drive to that abandoned prison and go out there and see what kind of shit I can kick off. I mean, what kind of stuff I can investigate.
What you can find?
As you know, I would never go and instigate anything. My God. Yep. I figured that would happen. I ordered that green screen and I got the screen. I didn't get the frame to mount it on.
How you gonna mount it?
I'm a redneck. It's so damn, it's bigger than what I need. It's like 10 foot or so. It's over in length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double it. Then I'm going to run monofilament line to where it doubles, and I'm going to hang it from the ceiling right directly behind me.
Oh, cool.
And I'll put something to weight it down where it'll keep it taut. Then I'll have the green screen around behind me. Then you won't see my junky bed no more.
Cool.
And celebrate, I might put up a damn video of a damn junkyard behind me or something. You know the first thing on my green screen, huh?
Huh?
You know the first thing on my green screen, huh?
What?
That damn low lot lizard.
You probably won't be able to see her then.
Hell yeah. Now I've got an idea for you if you game.
What?
You know I could do share screen on here. Now if you didn't mind, I could sit here at night. We could sit and show off some of your videos here on live stream, or
Uh-huh.
people can watch what you're doing, draw a crowd in, and then sit there and promote your channel like that off the live stream. Get people to come on here.
Go
Draw
for
a
it.
big crowd, have people talking. You know. I don't know if you're interested in that or not, but
Go ahead. You don't need to ask me to do it. Go ahead and do it.
that's your stuff, though, bro.
Well,
For me to start
you
doing
got some
something like that without asking could make an enemy.
Go ahead and do it. I don't care.
All right, let me. All right. Ooh, let me see. I gotta go to my. Damn it! I'm using the wrong browser. I don't have your. No, I'm not. Let's see. Cape. Yeah, I am too.
Mm.
Type something in the text bar where I can locate your channel. What
I
about?
can't.
All right. I got it. I've always got something else up my sleeve there. I got it.
Hi, Evil. How you?
Let's see. Somebody else come in?
No.
Okay. All right, here's a 13-minute one. Let's see, I'll get you the link first. All right, hey, Evil Witch is here. Hey, Evil. Let's see, let's start her up. It says an error occurred. I can't play that one back. I'm on YouTube.
I don't know.
Well, let me try it again. Yeah, bro, you doing good. 2.35K subscribers. That's awesome. All righty, let's see. Google Chrome. I'm gonna share that out to Twitter. If y'all would check out K-Pup's channel there. Let's try to get his channel shared out, help him out a little bit. Ooh, how you doing there, Evil?
Howdy.
Yeah, if y'all would go to that K-Pup's channel there, share his channel out and help the man out some.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Mary. Hey, Fallen. Hey, Lily. Hey, Tim. You getting ready to eat a armor-tailed scorpion? He's small. And another Asian scorpion. Can y'all see that? That's an Asian scorpion.
There you go, Evil. You always said you got to run the live
And that's
stream
my
just in
back
time
Asian
for every day when you cooking supper. Well, Uh, what y'all watch is K-Pup's channel off of the real K-Pup Adventures. Y'all would there check out his channel, like, share,
Hey,
subscribe.
Clown. Where's my scorpion, Clown?
This is a new feature I'm doing on Klowns Broadcasting, y'all. I'll pick some of y'all at random there. Hey, you have a YouTube channel. I'll play your YouTube video on my channel with your permission, and then share your channel out. Try to help you get your grow your channel. Hey.
It's good. Next month, I'm doing a little bit a different kind of bug. Well, about 5 of them.
There we go. You're the first one that I've done this for, K-Pup.
Cool.
By the way, I'm promoting your channel straight out. I'm not tying my live stream in on this. This isn't me trying to climb a ladder at your expense.
I'll pay for it.
I mean, I will push on it some to where it gets try to drag some people into the live stream.
Like chip, yeah.
Hey, Rhonda.
Dehydrated.
Oh boy. I was gonna eat me a nice thick juicy hamburger, but
hope not.
by God. I'm still gonna eat it. There we go. Oh. How you doing there, Rhonda?
I never had squirrel head.
Squirrel, yeah. Yeah. Get you some squirrel brains and scrambled eggs. By God. Oh. Hey, Rhonda, if you out here tomorrow night, if you want, I can share your video out like I'm doing my K-Pup on live stream and then promote your channel out through the live stream and try to help you get subscribers. Scrambled them eggs and the squirrel brains is good for you, Evil.
What I just eat, Evil? I ate a scorpion.
Oh, I ate something that smiled at me and got up and walked away one time, but that's a different story. By God. Oh.
Pork brains are good.
Oh.
Who's here eating pot of meat?
Fuck off. There you go.
Howdy, howdy. You missed it, Lacey. You'll have to go back and watch this.
Me either, Evil.
Amazon. Is that bad, Evil? Next month, I'm getting a larvae. It's mealworms that you fish with. Then I'm getting a water scorpion. It's a beetle. 3 diving beetles, and I think it's got a scorpion too. I don't know.
There we go. Oh. Yep, I gotta drop your link some more.
You mean it, Tim?
Yeah, but like Indiana Jones movie. How about some chill monkey brains? Oh, my God.
I've eaten crickets, a black forest Asian scorpion.
Every couple of minutes there, I'm gonna drop you a link for your channel
Hey,
there,
John.
K-Pup.
Hey, Murad.
Thank you there, Mr. Rod Tremblay. God bless you, sir. There.
No more ghost peppers.
There.
I've learned my lesson on drinking the ghost pepper sauce.
Oh, like I said, every so often I'm gonna be dropping a link for K-Pup's channel. That way, when people tune into the live stream, they could go in here and check his link out.
Thank you.
That way, there we can help K-Pup there with his channel. Ooh, there the bar. If you want, Rhonda, you want to share some one of your videos? We can play one of your videos here on the live stream, and I'll promote the hell out your channel like that. Because once I've got this live stream and I just promote it every day, then that's definitely get more exposure for you to people on Twitter.
Hey, John. Not much. What you been up to? What are you eating?
There we go. My God.
Man, you know what pot of meat is?
We can do that for you too there if you want, all right. You won't get Venomous Friends, get videos off from it. We can run it on here. Thank you there, Evil. Welcome back, Paranormal Adoptee.
I do too. It's good.
Yeah, Rod, if you want, we can play your video from here off the live stream, and just every 5 or 10 minutes or so, we can share it out across Twitter. Try to help you grow your channel out. I'm going to be doing this for regulars that comes here on the live stream.
Hey, Brandon. Well, yep, I'm getting off here. I love y'all. Thank you for coming. Yeah, Brianna says golf is good too.
Hey, Carol. And my buddy
Talk to you
Carol.
later.
By God.
Hey, Paranormal.
All right, we can do that whenever you're ready.
Love y'all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
And that was my buddy K-Pup. By God. Yeah, Rod. Yeah, Rod. Whenever you want to come up on panel and you can help explain stuff going on with your cryptid videos.
It's not Goldberg. Goldberg's a very, very good person to me. You know, he's been totally fantastic to me. And I need him in my chat right now to deal with this because I know he can do it.
Oh, that's me.
I can't even see this Google moderator.
That was old me. My bad, everybody. My bad. You ought to be in pictures. That was a pretty good little video there, K-Pup.
Thank you.
Look at there. Yep. Yep, Rod. Whenever you want to come up on panel, I'll run one of your videos for you. We'll promote the hell out your channel, bro. You can explain stuff about the cryptids and stuff that probably a lot of rest of us don't know about. But by God. Yep, I'm going to share you channel out one more time there, K-Pup. This time I'm going to bounce it off some bots.
Okay.
Hey.
Come on up, Ryan.
Hey, come on up. We show some of your cryptid stuff. I think it's a good idea right here myself. Thank you there, Carol. Glad you can make it, Carol. Let's see. There's Rod. Wait for the cam to add, mic to add. Because right now it's saying device not connected. Now it's connected.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
We're doing good, bro. Doing good. If you can there, Rod.
Yep.
Type in hi or something in the chat bar, then I can go to that channel and we'll put up one of your videos you run it through here.
All right. Yeah, let me find one for you. I actually got one on Twitter.
Hey, thank you there, Carol. Tell you what, while you doing that, I'm gonna do this. Hey there. There you go.
My Twitter is full.
Look at there. Ooh.
Where are we at?
There you go, Carol. That's my baby Athena. Look at there. And there's the legendary cryptid, the Moose Knuckleosaurus right there. By God. Oh.
Wow, K-Pup really ate a scorpion. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's good.
That is nasty, brother. Better you than me, man. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, if you were lost out there in the desert for about 2 weeks, scorpions and tarantulas, they start looking good for you when that belly button start rubbing backbone.
Go for quail eggs.
Yeah, quail eggs and
those are pretty good.
Yep.
I enjoy those.
I'll tell you what, you did say hi earlier. I just need to go to my YouTube. Look at there. You a fine old ride, old buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna be going live tomorrow, so I'll go ahead and give you a shout out tomorrow.
That'll work.
Anybody else who wants a shout out, let me know. Message me on Twitter.
I found Ryan Trembling, but it says no videos.
Oh, go to the Venomous Fringe. Venomous Fringe, my channel. So
Let's see about doing that. Let's see. I go.
since I am the official co-host.
Cool. I'm up to 679 subs.
Wow, you're getting up there, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. I've been busting my hump. Hey, I'm gonna be a big wheel someday, by God. Hey, right now I'm a tricycle. Oh, missing two wheels. Venomous, OMOUSFRING.
There you
go. I didn't know I could spell them big words like that. Oh, God.
You should come out here and check out our Bigfoot, Ron.
Oh, I would love to. Where are you at?
North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely do that. That'd be nice. You get a lot of reports?
It has a gugway, or at least a primate-like stance to it, very baboon-like. How people have talked about baboon. That's been very
they'll take you.
You also see the build, the structure. It does look ape-like.
Hey, that's me on the video. I hear my voice.
All right, I'm pausing it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right, I got it paused. That way y'all can talk and do what you need to do. My apologies.
No, don't worry about it.
Go ahead.
You say something, K-Pup?
I said that Taylor and Tate goes on the Bigfoot hunts. They went to somebody's house and they found handprints on the windows.
Ooh.
8 foot off the ground.
Yeah, we had an interesting time last night. Too bad the guy doesn't want me to show the video. Yeah, he's kind of protective about his property. I understand. I do.
Ain't much sense doing a video. You can't show it.
Well, he's kind of worried that people are going to recognize
I got a picture of the Holy Grail, but I can't show it to you. You can have a handful of damn Bigfoot's doodads and bring him out because your heart and mind have to follow. They can't show nobody.
He's just worried that someone's going to recognize his property and people are going to invade his property. I understand.
I do too. I'm picking.
You know, when it's a small town, you got to be really, really careful.
Yeah. Well, ready for me to fire this mother up?
Let's rock.
About the mysterious phenomenon that plagues our world.
There we go.
Good evening, and you're listening to The Venomous Fringe. Join us this evening as we sit down and talk about the mysterious phenomena that plagues our world. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you're listening into The Venomous Fringe. I'm your host, Chris Fringe, joined alongside co-host Ryan Tremblay, the gatekeeper of The Venomous Fringe. Ryan, good evening. How are you, man?
I am doing good. How are you tonight?
I'm doing very well, and tonight, I mean, it's a very interesting weather stream going on here. The scheme is odd. It's a mixture of warm and cold. And, you know, we're about ready to get into the middle of February. We're actually enter late February, excuse me. And, I mean, it's wild. And there's a lot of interesting array of, in the wintertime, smaller reports of cryptids. And I think I'm only bringing it up for the sake being because of just how relevant winter season is when it comes to Bigfoot's involvement and other type of cryptids out there, whether it's migration or just in general, just the whole gist of the sightings. It's like a recession, very dry season. It's not like it is in the spring and summer.
No, I think it's mating season. You know, when spring comes around, that's when they're creating bees.
Not a lot of people really dive into that also too, but I mean at the same time, it's not a really relevant topic. But what is a relevant topic though tonight, man, is the gugway.
Ah, yes.
Gugway is perhaps maybe one of my favorite unknown cryptids too. It's weird because I don't really know too much about the Gugway, and it sucks to say as a guy that researches and does a show. But when I talk about I don't really know too much about it, folks, it's like I know a bit about it. I know what it is. I know what type of creature it could be and its backstory. But I don't know all too much to where I research it off the top of my head and have a definition of what it could be. So for Ryan, you have dived into Gugway for quite some time, and we've wanted to talk about Gugway for quite some time. And tonight, I feel that the deliverance of what this creature is, it would be beneficial in a sense that would be able to give out the vibes of what we're looking for in terms of Gugway. And you have a pretty good analysis on Gugway, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But what is one thing right now, before we go on and get started with some plugins, can we go about with Gugway that you can throw for us?
Well, when people think of Gugway, they actually usually think of the more baboon-like of the Sasquatch species. But what's very interesting is originally they were thought of to be as ogres with bare heads in the Native American lore. So it's really quite fascinating to dig in even deeper.
Yeah, that's something too, and I feel that's another reason why I really didn't know too much about it, because of the origin, or so to speak, of the Gugway and ancestry-wise. A very vivid picture, and even with Gugway too, man, you're dealing with something here that I feel is, and I think for many who dive into it, it's a totally different type of creature, I think, one of which that isn't your typical Bigfoot, isn't your typical Dogman. I know there's often been a strong comparison between the two and how they could be of a hybrid, but I think Gugway, man, is a very odd creature, and I'm looking forward to talking about it tonight, especially with you.
Oh, definitely. It's going to be a fascinating topic.
But before we get started, though, folks, first and foremost, I mean, it's been quite a while since we've done the show, and it'd be great to sit back and talk with you amazing people discussing the greatness of the Venomous Fringe. And good evening, all fellow Fringeaholics. It's great to be sitting in the room talking with all of you, and I hope you all are doing well. I want to thank you all for being patient in the last month as we've not rolled out any content at all, of course in reference because of my personal life, and if you haven't followed me on social media, you will know of it, as well as also, too, some transitionings into the Venomous Fringe as well. So for tonight, me and Ryan, we are working on this project in efforts to help engage with the fellow Fringeaholics into an educational experience and for you guys to get an idea on the type of cryptid we're dealing with here. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. If you guys would like to get in contact with me or Ryan, you can reach me at the email of thevenomousfringe@gmail.com. You can also reach me on social media, folks. If you guys would like to reach me on Facebook, Twitter, you guys can follow these links down below. They'll be in the description. As well as if you would like to follow Ryan, feel free to check out his Twitter as well as also other social media content. All links down below. And if you guys enjoy this type of show, enjoy the content, and if you guys would like to help donate to the Venomous Fringe, there'll be a PayPal link as well. All that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the Gugway. So the Gugway, the mysterious creature, and I don't think there's a real definite term I think you can classify with Gugway, because I feel it's a totally different creature than your typical Bigfoot, and I feel that for those who are not familiarized with Gugway, there's a bit of a stretch, there's a bit of confusion, and I think also more importantly, there's a bit of a thing where if the Gugway is this, then what can it do that a Bigfoot cannot do? And if it's more dominant than a Bigfoot, then why is it so dominant in that sense that it makes Bigfoot not as a strong apex? But Ryan, you've done some extensive research for the longest period of time on Gugway. What is one of the biggest origins? Where does the Gugway begin? The term, origin, and beginning points of it being the cryptid we know it as Gugway today.
Well, they were first mentioned in Micmac legend. They're actually referred to as the Kukwe. And they actually had different names like Kukwej, Kukwez, Kukways. But as I said, they were referred to as ogres with bear-like heads. Now, in the old tales, these things were told of to be around 20 to 30 feet tall, enough to actually carry off people in a sack. And these things differentiate from your typical Bigfoot because instead of 5 toes, they usually leave 3-toe tracks. Unlike your dogman that leaves the paw prints, these actually leave human-like prints with 3 toes. And they were feared immensely by the tribes. They were incredibly feared for their aggression and their ruthlessness. And it's something you would not want to run into either by yourself or with a party, because they're so strong and so aggressive that they'll find a way to get you. The name itself means little giant.
And just to be clear, would Little Giant be in the same vicinity of that of the mountain giants?
It could be. According to the legends, they varied from 150 feet tall to 20 to 30 feet tall. So there are a lot of parallels there.
You mentioned about how these creatures, when they first originated from the tribes, a lot of these, and this is a common pattern in a lot of cryptozoology, is when we look at our Native American folklore and where these creatures originate from. But the little giants seem to have been a more aggressive creature in comparison to your average Bigfoot. Now, I'm going to say little giant because I like that term. Even though Gugway is a good term, and not to draw a sidetrack moment to the content, but I mean, little giant and where it comes from. You have something in an into folklore that truly does manifest itself into what people have seen. But Ryan, let me ask you, man, Gugway, is it a more, in that description, does it have the ability to be a much more dominant creature than your average Bigfoot?
I should think so, but it wouldn't come easily. There would be that struggle. And fascinatingly enough, is both actually share comparisons that likenesses are very much alike. Gugway were actually described as hairy-like gorillas. And there's a story that people want to look it up from Silas Rand. It's called The Legend of Micmac. So you can look that up and you can read about it. And it actually features a story of little boys escaping from the Gugway. And it does detail how these things stalked little boys and these guys got away from them somehow.
It's very interesting, too, how Gugways appear to be. We've heard. Let me change it up a bit. You have a creature that seems to have a much more aggressive stronghold in comparison to a Bigfoot, but you have a similarity of then Bigfoot's reportedly. You've heard cases of Bigfoot's kidnapping people. I think there have been stories that have been put out there of reports of Bigfoot's. But at the same time, I mean, a Gugway can capture people, and it reminds me of the stone giants, the Genasquas. Not to get off topic, but you look at the Genasquas or the stone giants and how they were very notorious in raiding the villages and killing all of the villagers. And then, of course, with Gugways and little giants, they seem to be the same in parallel to kidnapping people. What they do with those people, would you think that it would be no different than a Bigfoot capturing somebody? I mean, we've heard of the forest wives. What would they do in a sense? Would they kidnap people to save them for food, trap them, or perhaps breed with them? Would a Gugway do something like that?
I would say it's more for the food purposes rather than trying to breed or anything like that. Guys are known definitely to be the aggressive ones. And it's interesting you mentioned Genoswa, because Genoswa were known by the Algonquins very much so. And this is Micmac. So you got two different places in the world that had the similar legend. I think the Genoswa and Gugway might be one and the same.
Yeah, that sounds. And that's kind of what I was always thinking about. Like Genesaw, the Genoswa, and at least the Dugway appear to be two creatures with very similar attributes in terms of aggression and in terms of behavior. I mean, same thing, but really, I mean, you look at the Geneswa seems to have a much more aggressive factor to it in its behaviors, and a lot of the sightings that have been covered on them seem to have a bit of a strong focus on how they go about, especially if you can raid a village and eat people. What makes it no different from a Genoswa, being intelligent enough to go ahead and raid a small town necessarily doesn't need to do anything too strong, but a town enough that every single ounce of the town is hidden. What if from sight and in general, a Gugway can do the same thing? I mean, I feel like these creatures have such a huge intelligence balance to them that they do have a more dominant fashion. But at the same time, it's their intelligence. It's like book smarts over street smarts. And the Gugway seems to have the same parallels. But I don't know necessarily what I'm going about here. Maybe I'm just going off the bridge. But it's tough when you're diving into something that's truly something hard to get a notice of, especially if you're not familiarized too much with it. And Gugway seems to be that. Because Dugway, I feel, is criticized. And I feel it's misled because there seems to be a lot of drawing comparisons to Bigfoots as well as Dogmen with this creature. And Ryan, we've seen this a lot, not just in social media groups, but also just in YouTube comments that try to discuss it and how belief goes over the facts of science.
Yes, very much so. A lot of people believe that the Gugway is just a misinterpreted or misidentified Sasquatch, whereas some people will also say that Dogman is just simply a Gugway. But what sets them apart is Dogman actually has the cropped ears, whereas Gugway are not set to have those. So there are some physical features that differ greatly between the two, and I don't think the two should be confused. In fact, the prime example of the Gugway, the Beast of Seven Shoots.
And that's a good example. I like how you brought that up. The Beast of Seven Shoots. That's such an infamous photograph, and I know we've talked about it briefly on the show before, but a lot of people in that who have commented, man, their opinions on that photograph, they believe to be a Gugway.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because of the way the body is shaped. Because of the way it looks, because of the way I feel like, and this is just, obviously for right now, people who are seeing this, you're seeing the image of the Beast of Seven Shoots as you speak, and you could see that there seems to be a very something in the photograph itself where it has a Gugway, or at least a primate-like stance to it, very baboon-like. You know how people have talked about baboon? That's been very notorious in that photograph. You also see the muscular build, the structure. It does look ape-like. And I mean, one of the most disturbing features of this, and I think it just talks about complexion in the face, is the face. You don't really get to see the face. You only just see the enhanced pixelated view of the face as well as the body. But the face, there's something about the face that just looks very strange. It's
the problem snout. That snout is just so identifiable right there. You can easily make it out. It looks very much Sasquatch-like until you look at the face.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. That's why a lot of people, when they talked about it, at least when some really went into it, Gugway, the way it's shaped, it does look pretty. It's pretty cross. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very big cross cryptid, very parallel, very notorious, very noticeable. I feel in that image, Beast of Seven Shoots, there's a Gugway. There's a Gugway there, but at the same time, I know that for those who question, how can you be so sure? And I just go by the analysis, just how we look into the broad shoulders, we look into the facial structure, what you had made mention too. It's just a very strange. It doesn't feel Bigfoot. I don't see Bigfoot doing something like that. More importantly, you know what's really odd about that photograph is that there's an animal in that photograph.
Yes, they said it could be a dog, or somebody's dog went missing right around that time that photograph was taken. And it was a medium breed dog, it wasn't a small poodle or anything. So
there was a few theories. People thought that it was a pig. Some people thought it was a poodle dog. I recall hearing that theory or that story of apparently there was a tour attraction not too far from that area of the photograph being taken, and you have in the photograph that animal, and some people believe that it was a dog because someone who had a dog brought on the tour. The creature emerged from the wood line. The dog apparently had followed, and that's apparently the story of the dog. It would make perfect sense. The dog in that photograph was Gugway's lunch. And yeah, I mean, nothing more to it. But yeah, the photograph of the Beast of Seven Shoots, I think, is Gugway. I feel that there's something that doesn't feel Bigfoot. I feel that if it was Bigfoot, I would think that we'd be looking at more Bigfoot-like features. But I feel that there's something about that photograph that just doesn't feel Bigfoot to me. And it has a lot to do with the complexion and the pixelated face. And I know that kind of sounds like poor opinion, choice of judgment, but you got to see it from, you got to look at the photograph yourself and just get a good observation. If it has a weird structure to it that's rather different than your typical quote unquote Bigfoot.
it's actually quite ominous too. It's just the fact that it's kind of looking up at the cameraman.
And that's another thing too, man. You know, the story behind the Seven Shoots photo is that the photographer didn't even realize that there was something in his photo until he reviewed the photos when he got home. And when he did, he was so startled that he didn't even understand what the hell it was. Even big Photoshop experts even looked at that photograph and they came back saying there's nothing in this photo that is of red flag of a composite or deception or any weird marks that would indicate some sort of noisy negative bleeds. So that would result in it being a fabricated photo. This was a very genuine photo. The photograph came back. Now, of course, we can look at it too from the analysis of, well, what if this creature was a man in a suit? And the suit, because it was taken in a foreign country, maybe there's more. It could be a homemade suit. It could be a suit that you can find at certain companies that are only available in that specific country or whatever. I feel that there isn't enough ground to say because if you look through the photos, there's the whole photo album. There's video too of the photographer filming in the exact same spot that the creature was seen in the photo, and his girlfriend took a photo, a comparison shot, and you could see in a sense.
Very much so. Someone tried to say that it was a tree stump, but a tree stump would always be there. It's not going to change position. You know, so the whole tree stump theory just doesn't hold any sway.
Yeah, I still think to this day though, because the photo was taken, I think, in 2005.
Yeah, that's correct.
So almost basically now 15 years, and that photograph has been worn with. I remember when it was only 5 years old, I looked it up. And I guess I'm only making this, and I'm bringing this up now is because it's such an interesting photo, and I feel like it was at one point declared Dogman because of the ears, and then it was declared Bigfoot because of its look. Someone said Bear Man, and then I feel now in a mature analogy, we're dealing with a Dugway.
I would agree with you on this one.
It's a very interesting photograph, to say the least. But not to dive too much off the rails with Dugway, Beast of Seven Shoots, going back into Dugway creature itself. Ryan, when was it when we really started to get first sightings of Dugways in modern America?
You know, that actually ended up having a boom during the 80s. A lot of people, once they started seeing Sasquatch, started seeing something new. And rather than just the 5-toe prints, they were reporting 3-toe prints, highly aggressive types coming at them during the night. And that's when people started realizing, wait a minute, it could be these Gugby that were spoken of in the old legends. And the more that we looked into it, the more research we did, the more we realized, okay, there's variance here. There's something going on. There's something else out there besides the Sasquatch, besides the Dogman. And yeah, the Gugby have become a rising thing. More and more people are seeing these, especially those who habituate Sasquatch.
And do you feel that there's a deep misconception when there are Dugway sightings and Bigfoot sightings and how the two are so similar?
Oh, absolutely. Especially Dogman as well. You know, when people see Dugway, they automatically think Dogman because of the smell. And they don't really stop to look at the legs that they have. They don't have the canine-like legs. They have the human-like legs.
When the sightings first came out in the 80s, do you believe that there was a huge bark of I think, of people thinking that they were seeing Bigfoots, but really were seeing a much more aggressive creature, much more stronger and aggressive than Bigfoot. How do you feel for the 80s in that time period that people would think that if these things were out there, how they could work? Because I feel that if these started coming about in the 80s, Dugway would have a complicated time trying to go about. Because I feel there are sightings of Dugways that have been misconcepted as Bigfoot involvement sightings, and that if there have been these sightings, that obviously people have seen Dugways and think it's Bigfoot, and that's where the whole thought process of, well, these things are, why these Bigfoots are aggressive, Bigfoot's dogmen are evil. But really, what if they're seeing Dugways? And these are more aggressive cryptids in comparison to your average Bigfoot and dogman.
That would explain a lot, because if you read back during the 80s, and even as far as back as the 50s, there was a lot of aggressive Sasquatch attacks. And I think, like you said, people were actually seeing the Dugway and having an encounter with the Dugway, but their mind automatically went to Sasquatch because of how they look. You know, the general bipedal stance and the ape-like appearance. In reality, though, I think it was these Dugway coming in more and more. And that's going to increase, I believe. I really do believe that.
Do you feel that the increase is a big thing even more now because of the population density, or do you feel because there's more industrial economics coming into play?
I think it's a little bit of both. You know, I mean, we don't exactly go out and hunt these, nor should we. But because we don't hunt them, like any animal, if you don't hunt, they're not going to be kept in check. And as that happens, their populations are going to increase in number. And since we're encroaching so much, encounters are just going to happen more and more on a daily basis, perhaps.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, man, is the fact that I feel that with the dog, like, one of the things is, I don't want to sound like I'm looking words, it's just the fact that Dugway as a whole, their aggression, their meters, their demeanor, it sounds like they do what they do with their form of purpose and the formation that they do because of how aggressive one can choose and be and just intensity wise, they're very smart. They seem to have a very high rank of intelligence. What have been some cases where these creatures have used their intelligence? So, like, what has there been any real documented situations where they feel that they've been rather notable for doing things out of the ordinary that have been really uncomparison to your average Bigfoot?
As I mentioned before, there was that story from Silas Grant in his 1894 collection, and it does specifically tell of a story where Dugway stalked and kidnapped children. And this Dugway was actually using methods such as sneaking up behind them and hiding on them as they were going on hunting trips. It would make noises to distract the little boys so they were looking in a different direction, and then it would come in and sneak in and take them. And it would actually stick them on it would impale them on a stick in order to cook them.
Yeah, that's something. That's another thing as well. Like, just the thought process of that, right? The idea that these creatures practice in a global sense, right? That they do things that aren't fully the same as a regular Bigfoot or dog.
Hey.
Why would a good way do something like that, Ryan?
It's nurture versus nature. I think in this case, they just had a different environment. And your Patty type guy. You know, Patty didn't really have any of the hunters going after it in California, whereas these guys may have very well had to contend with hunters, and they became aggressive throughout the ages. And that aggression just carried on through generations.
And doesn't that go back to an old thought about how humanity is the problem of all wrongs?
Very much so.
And how we were able to put these animals in capacities where they become aggressive. It's like the average wild animal that's abused, right? Not to get into off subject topic, but something that we see in everyday life. An animal that's abused to the point where it's either going to be scared or it's going to be aggressive. It's going to fight back. So what if we go?
You know, a starving animal will become very aggressive in order to get food. And once it finds that food supply, it's become 10 times more aggressive to protect said food.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the other thing. The idea, I think, when it comes to Gugway, when it comes to the thoughts, how they are a practice of imitation, you know, they have this factor of intelligence because of the form of their past aggressions, from the form of their necessary roughness. That's what kind of creates that barrier, that they are a force that you don't want to wreck with. They're very aggressive, passively and aggressively.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, if you picture the strength of a Sasquatch and you add the aggression of a Dudley, put them together, you really don't ever want to run into that.
You put up a Dudley against a Bigfoot, who would be the winner? It's not for the comedic value, it's for a curiosity factor.
Oh, well, I would have to give the aggression scale to the Dudley for sure. And since it does have the intelligence, I would have to say the Dudley's going to come out on top. Now, of course, you can add in variables if you want to, and that can be for the audience to do. But I think one Dudley's going to take it.
The Gugway would be, I think, it works. It's it does work a whole lot.
Well, look at it. Like, you can be as smart as, you know, the most brilliant of minds, but really, is that going to do a lot of good when something has teeth and nails and it has the equal strength that you do? Eventually, those weapons are going to come into play.
And that's something, too, that people underestimate. I mean, I think a Bigfoot can pick up a hatchet, and I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just trying to give an example. I mean, I feel that they could pick up weapons, right? But if a Gugway can pick up a weapon, too, but also have the formation of aggression. Now, when I was talking to you earlier, Ryan, you know, I had mentioned that I feel, and this is something I want to talk about now, Gugways, I like to compare them to chimpanzees.
Very good analogy.
Because when we look at chimpanzees, and I'm not talking about, I don't want to dive too much into it because it's not that it's a topic that's off topic. It's just the principle that it's a very simple comparison. Chimpanzees are known to be aggressive in the wild. They don't, chimps can be necessarily, be chased by hunters and grow up to be aggressive. But when we look at mankind of chimps and how they are as a primate, it's kind of how it was. These an everyday circus to these chimps are basically their whole life is an exercise. They work out daily. They're strong. They rip testicles off. They rip arms off. They rip faces off. Now, if you want to go about it and say that, a gugway can do the same thing, I think a gugway can do anything. I think a gugway, if it is provoked, will rip the face off of somebody, will kill someone, will mangle someone, will murder someone if it wanted to.
It's interesting that you say that because gugway are known as the face eaters.
Now, see, Ryan. And that's the criminology efforts of what this creature can do. Whether it's rip the face off of somebody, or go about it in a formation that truly does spark the thought process of its definition of aggression. See, that's why I think gugway is such a very fascinating term.
It is, it very much so is. But if you look at the whole process of, it biting somebody's face, it's really a very versatile killing tactic.
Oh,
you can suffocate your prey that way. Snakes do that. Where's the first place that a snake goes when it's strangling its prey? It covers the face.
Well, let's not forget either that the snake will grow in size when it's about to eat something.
Right.
So it can devour it whole.
Exactly.
Here's an interesting story for you. You hear about how, you want to talk about a versatile tactic. You want to talk about how a predator will size up in comparison. Look at tigers, bro. I'm sure you're familiar with the video of tigers. There's a video in India of a guy that was on an elephant, out of all animals, and the tiger was in the damn grass, sizing up, while getting ready to charge after this dude, jumps up onto the dude and attacks him. And like obviously they don't show the full video of him bleed. Like you can see him bleeding, but they don't see the full. They don't see what happened. But I mean, it's an example. The gugway can do the same thing. It's something.
It really is actually a very interesting tactic. It does show just how high the intelligence is on these things. Because it wants to make a quick kill. It doesn't want to have to struggle with its prey. That's the quickest way to do it. Pound, grab the face, and boom. You can break the neck. It's a perfect position. When you have the head, you can move anybody's body in whatever direction you want to.
Let's not forget, too, that dogmen and Bigfoots, they normally, like dogmen can use, I don't think they don't go for the head too much besides probably like claw.
Right.
And this is not just just going by what you see from animal killings. Whereas Bigfoot often snaps the necks.
Right.
So gugways seem to be the only type that would do a form of aggression, which reminds me of a scene from a movie called Abominable, where the Yeti creature rips the face off the guy who throws a hatchet at him.
Oh yes, I remember that scene.
It reminds me so much of Gugway, Face Eaters. It's very
what I think of Gugway is my mind goes back to that movie Primal Rage.
Ah yes, Primal Rage. Very good movie.
terrifying stuff in that one, but that does remind me of Gugway.
That's the movie where it was basically like Predator.
Right, yeah. Where it kidnaps the guy's wife or fiance, and he's out to get her back.
Very interesting story, very romantic. I mean, it's Prince Charming after the Beast. To say well, you know, it's just a form of language, I guess.
Right.
But no, man, Primal Rage, good movie. If anybody out there wants to watch a nice movie and wants a nice 6-pack of beer in the same time zone, I want to upgrade it to a 12-pack or a 24-pack by hour first hour, because it gets better as time goes on. But Primal Rage is very good. I think it's a little underrated though. I think.
Oh, definitely. It was a great movie.
That
ends right up with Exists. It's right up there.
Exists is a good movie as well. That ending,
oh yes, we have a number of Sasquatch come out from hiding, and that one guy is all on his own to face them all.
Oh, we already know the ending for that.
Imagine being in that position, though.
But that's a beautiful example of how these creatures can operate in a pack. I mean, let's think of it like this. How many times have we looked at Bigfoot cases, right, where they have sat there and we've looked at Bigfoot reports of people who have seen a Bigfoot and just one Bigfoot, but then when we hear dogman reports, we may have a dogman report where there's a dogman sighting there, but then there was 2 other ones following from behind, or there's a few from each circle.
Right.
My point is that what if a Gugway operates in a pack, like a predator pack, and they do what they do, the way they do?
You know, I have to think that the Gugway are more the solitary hunters just because of how aggressive they are. I think they have such high aggression that they don't even get along with other Gugway. It's probably more of a territorial thing.
I agree.
When they know there's a certain number of prey in an area, they're going to make sure they're the only predator to catch that prey.
And I agree with that too, because I mean, like, that's just very, like, to me, it's something that with a brilliance of understanding, these creatures will do what they need to do. But yeah, the Gugway, very aggressive creature, one of which I feel really dives into the parallel between the difference and its origin too. You have the origin in Native American lore. I mean, it doesn't get any more suspenseful than diving into that type of topic, or at least the frail portion of the topic. Ryan, what else is it when it comes to Gugway, though? What do you feel as what one should also know? Let's talk about the basics of Gugway plays. What are we looking at here?
I feel these things are very, very territorial. They're going to defend their home turf no matter what. It doesn't matter how many of you there are. If there's even one of them out there, you're not going to have a different hunter. You know, whereas Sasquatch tends to be more, I don't want to say docile, but I'll say shy, maybe elusive. These guys kind of like to make their presence known. If you go into their turf, you're going to know about it. They're going to raise holy hell and make you regret the moment you enter there. You know, and they're not like your average Sasquatch where they don't do the signs of gifting or even the tree structures. They're not really known for that. These guys are very stealthy, more stealthy than your average Sasquatch. You know, they're elusive, they're sticking to the shadows, they're cunning, they're your apex predator, they're the top of the top. You know, so these are the things that you do not want to mess with. You know, even Sasquatch researchers will tell you if you have Gugway on your property or anywhere near your property, to avoid them at all costs. So that should tell you something right there. And I've even heard stories of Gugway taking on Dogman. You know, and they dissect the Dogman, no problem, and that shows how strong they are and how aggressive they are. You know, if they can do that to a Dogman or another Sasquatch, think about what they can do to you.
So the territorial Gugway. Now, see, that's funny, man, because you have a classification here where and it's just going by reports, they operate very strongly.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes perfect sense to have a creature so aggressively do the things it does territorially, and also at the same time for ones that are roaming around in suburban areas. I mean, there was a report, I believe, that occurred in Arkansas involving someone who had a Squatch on his property, and the Squatch was so damn aggressive that it was ready to attack the damn property, which in many cases we've heard this before, but in the format it was presented, it really laid an eye on me, man, because I've often heard reports there and there how when cryptids are on territories or at least properties, that it's just strongly aggressive.
Well, yeah, I mean, everything sets up a home, no matter where it is, even if it's your property first. In your mind, it's your property, but in their minds, that it was theirs first. It belongs to them. You're just visiting, and they're going to do what they can do to get rid of you. You can run into that with bears, mountain lions. Anybody who's ever been out in the woods knows that when you cross into a bear's territory, it's problematic. So if you're living someplace where this thing has been habituating for years, or maybe, its ancestors have been there, then yeah, you're seen as the intruder. So it's only natural that it's going to do whatever it can to fight you off. Now, I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying here. It's just that they possess that animal intellect of, okay, this is my property, this is my turf, you need to get out of here. And so it follows that they initiate these scare tactics.
I agree. That's a very terrifying thought, too, if you think about it.
Oh, most definitely.
See, and that's the other thing, too, when you really look into the concept of the Gugway, and this is another thing that when I was really looking up some research on it, was that Gugway really do have a boundary between their growth of salvation of survival versus their distaste, I think, for anybody who intrudes. I mean, you talked about Bigfoot, or at least the dogman that was killed by a goat.
Yeah, that the dogman wandered into the Gugway's territory, and it did not take kindly to its presence. So it pounced, it attacked it, and it just dissected that poor thing. It ripped it limb from limb.
I'll tell you that. I mean, it's an idea that if a Gugway can do that to a dogman that everybody seems to fear, then what would be the case and cause of the Gugway? I would be terrified of that. And I just want to be clear on something too. And Ryan, I also want to be clear with this as well, because I know that you had a dogman encounter. I don't want to sound insulting when I said what everybody fears, because I would fear it too. But to see a Gugway do that to a creature that is very fearsome to everybody, my fear now increases millions and 10 times more, because this thing, if that can do it to a dog, man, what can it do to me?
Hey, exactly. And as a researcher, I'm actually excited to see a dogman again, but I never want to cross paths with a Gugway, ever. It doesn't matter if I'm armed or not. I never want to see one of these things.
I feel that story is not true. I feel that, if that were the case, a Gugway could do that. Then again, a Gugway could be very victorious. Rip a dog in half, rip trees in half, and rip their own in half. So they definitely do have a stronghold communication-wise with their own pack, I would assume.
I would assume so. If they operate packs, I would definitely assume so. But I still stick my theory that they're solitary hunters. If you want to picture them as another animal, you could actually kind of compare them to a great white shark in behavior, where they tend to stick to themselves, but when it comes to defending their prey or their turf, they're extremely vicious and they'll do what they have to do.
That's a good comparison, too, a good interpretation, too, of great white shark and a Gugway. The Gugways, too, I know that there is a huge buzz about Gugway being these fearsome loner type animals. when I was doing my research. And one of the things that stands out to me is brilliance of how they could be not really well discussed in terms of how your Bigfoots and Dogmen are, but that they're so highly aggressive. And if one were to really violate, or at least go into the homes into that territory of one, I couldn't imagine how the damage would be.
I'm not sure I want to. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, since they don't leave the tree bends or tree breaks, and they're so stealthy about their presence, it's almost like they're setting you up. As a researcher, if you wander to their turf, you're not going to really know it, but wants you to know it's there. And at that moment, it's too late for you. What are you going to do? What can you do?
And that's the what if factor. The
Can you probably not. Can you muscle it? Definitely not.
like I said, in comparison to chimps. The chimps, and you see how aggressive they are, and look at how they form them. They're just
if they do operate in fact, I would say it's very much similar to, like you said, to chimp troops. If you look at them in the wild, they formulate methods to attack other troops and just decimate every single member of the opposing troop.
That's a scary factor to it, because the Beltway can just format and operate in such the same way that it makes me wonder, like, how brilliant they really are, as a creature. Now, which they do have a good point. I think that they've definitely proven, or at least I think so, of how wild they can be.
Well, they certainly have a high IQ. I mean, to actually cover their existence, cover their presence, and just remain silent until somebody wanders into that place, that shows a high. That definitely shows a conscience of what they're doing.
And I think they are very on top and on point as being apex predators, or at least I think, in their own respective states as what they are. I consider them no different than chimpanzees.
Good assessment, yeah.
But at the same time,
and with baboons a little bit.
Yeah, the baboon thing too. Baboons are very freaky, but at the same time, it makes perfect sense. They're very stronghold animals. Ryan, what else should we really touch? I mean, Gugway as a whole, from its origin to its behavior, to its sightings, to its wild son. I mean, what else do we need to know about these mysterious Gugways?
Well, like I said earlier, I think a lot of dogman sightings are actually misidentified Gugway. And all that fear surrounding dogman, I think it's kind of misplaced. In some cases, I do believe that witnesses have seen Gugway instead of dogman. And so it is very wise to actually fear the Gugway. If you actually look at some dogman encounters where, they're personally going up to the doors or up to the houses and, attacking the home, tapping on windows, slapping walls, then that's the Gugway operating. And then, again, that shows their intelligence right there. They're trying to lure you outside. So you can't underestimate them, not by any means.
It's a very good analogy and a good thought. Because at the end of the day, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with something here that is formally aggressive, one of which does have a high IQ, one that can kill you. I feel that in conclusion, in the final thoughts, what a creature, Ryan.
It's fascinating to do.
I feel that we can touch more base on this down the road, but I feel we can also go ahead and talk a little bit about more with other things too. Gugway as a whole, I find Gugway very interesting. I will say this though.
It's very, very fascinating. It's one that I actually hold near and dear. I'm just very interested in the topic itself. So we'll have to cover it some more down the road.
I think so too. But I think tonight we leave off on the basics of what it is and the understandings of what it is. But I want to go ahead and I want to conclude with a few things. First and foremost, folks, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight to this episode of the Venomous Fringe. Of course, our cryptic discussion on the Dugway and what it is. And folks, if you guys have any questions about the Dugway and you'd like to ask in a future episode, write them down below in the comment section, or if you'd like to ask me or Ryan a question, feel free to write them out now. And, by the way, folks, if you guys like to get in contact with me, reach us at thevenomousfringe@gmail.com. Please feel free to follow me and Ryan on social media. We'll leave links down below. And if you guys are interested and would like to go ahead and take a look at a few links, check them out down below. My name is Chris Strange, and I'm joined alongside by my co-host, Ryan Schomburg. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in tonight. You all have a fantastic evening. Be safe wherever you're at. Good night, everybody.
All righty, I'm back, Ron.
All right, so am I.
Okay.
So you said this thing smiled at you?
Yes, it did. I'm gonna give you a quick background.
Okay.
Back 77, we was living in this humongously demonically in haunted house. All right, 2-story old mansion.
Okay.
And I'm telling you straight up shit here. I don't ever exaggerate nothing. The only time I've ever lied is to keep my ass out the jailhouse, and one time to keep my job. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. I tell it like it is. This house was really bad. Okay, it was right there around Halloween of 77. I went out the front door, and it's an old mansion style. It's 2 doors. You know, it kind of got the chain in a flat bar to lock one side in place. And you got the other part that's the main one you use. Well, as soon as I stepped out that front door slapped shut behind me on its own will, locked in place. My mom's sister was there with her 2 daughters and my 3 sisters. I was about 16. I was sitting there trying the door won't open. So I turned around and faced the door. And I just sensed something wasn't right. So I turned back around and to the right of the front porch from me. Now, it was at night, but we had a bright 100-watt light bulb on the front porch. This thing was at a distance of about 10, maybe 12 feet from me at the far right front corner of the porch. It was gray. It had gray fur around his face, like the cheekbones. Around in here was bare skin, like around the eyes. Everywhere else was furry. It had the pointy ears on the sides of the head like a human. The skin was gray. And it had the corners of its eyes was kind of like sharp edged, kind of going to points. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It had a nose kind of like a dog. It had a human-shaped mouth, but it had 2 canine fangs in the front, oversized. I mean, almost tusk-like. The 2 bottom teeth come up as canines.
Ooh.
And this bitch just looked at me and he grinned at me. As I turned around and I'm beating the hell out the door trying to get back in the house, I'm looking over my left corner, my left shoulder, and I watched it walk along parallel to this porch. This porch is about 3 feet off the ground. This thing was approximately, it's 6 feet, 6'1" maybe. It wasn't tall in stature. But as it walked along that porch, it done this number. It tapered off in size, it looked like, till it dropped out of sight below the porch. And that's when I freaked out and started kicking the door because I done seen them movies where stuff jumps up from underneath, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But when they let me in the house, I done about bowled my mom and aunt over getting the hell in the house and slamming the door shut and locking every lock on it. I was ready to hammer the nail at them doors shut.
Ooh.
I don't know.
That sounds That sounds more like an entity than a dog man. I mean,
But
given the description, I've never heard of one like that, but that definitely sounds like a demonic thing.
that's why I was asking, because it didn't seem like it didn't have a muzzle like a dog. It looked
Right.
almost more like the classic werewolf, or like Lon Chaney, almost kind of.
So kind of like the Wolfman.
Yeah, kind of like that. Only it was gray.
Yeah, that
Uh,
sounds more like a demonic entity than anything else.
well, I can tell you something. It can do. Once again, God strike me dead if I'm lying. My job every day was to take the garbage out in the backyard and burn it.
Right.
I noticed from the first day of October, the activity around that house went up to the roof. I mean, it went from like a 3 to about a 12 of things going on in that house that wasn't near
Mm.
about right. And it was there about 7 o'clock or so. As I started back to the back porch to go up on that back porch, and once again, it's got them double doors. I seen these two big orange eyes. Either eye was this big in diameter, just up under the edge of that back porch. Now, each
Oh,
eye is this big now. I'm looking at
yikes.
the shit going, holy fuck, because it's all weeds and bullshit around the house. I didn't want to go around the length of the width of the house to try to get back to the porch. I looked
Right.
at that, I thought, well, I'll run up the first 2 steps, I'll jump up onto the porch and catch that back door and get away from it. I made it up that second step, and when I jumped, I felt something reach up and catch my foot and snatch me down.
Whoa,
I, s-
that's intense.
oh, it gets worse. This is straight up movie style shit that happened, but it was real. I went up them steps, skinning my damn knees up in wooden steps, my shins and all, going up them steps, up onto the back porch, and we was using a 30-pound one, vinyl coated concrete dump plates from barbell set. Had a
Hmm.
coat hanger through it to tote it by. We'd set it at that back door at night to close that back door off. I hit that back door, bro, and some bitch was in front of it. Nobody put it there.
Whoa.
That back door like a damn freight train. The plate shoots down the length of that long ass hallway to the front door, bounces off from it. Dad's hollering about what the hell was wrong with me, and I told him somebody put that plate in front of the door. He, well, we didn't do it. Close that front door before the skeeters gets in here. So I get the plate, bring it back to the back door, close it. As I'm stooping over, put that plate down in front of that back door, I heard just clear as a bell a voice said, Dwayne, move now. There's a stairwell at the back door. Let's say I'm looking at the back door right now. All right.
Okay.
Right to your left is a stairwell. When you go through the doorway, it goes up and it goes around and straight up to the second floor. And I heard move now. I whirled around and jumped back, and I shit you not, there was a damn arm covered with brown hair. Even the hands, back of the hands had hair.
Hmm.
Long, untrimmed fingernails. That arm was every bit of 5 feet long.
Whoa.
It reached out as I jumped backwards, and I felt it brush my shirt.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a demonic thing, though. I mean, when you said it smiled, that kind of reminded me of some Dogman encounters because they say they kind of smile at you. But the rest sounds like a completely demonic thing. That would
Well,
be terrifying.
I'm a
Ugh.
sensitive, bro. I've been like it since a kid. I know it's something going on. I mean, we're talking about 2.5, 3 years old of me being scared riding in the car because I realized I wasn't in the car. I was actually over the car.
Hmm.
Seeing everything that was going on, I'd fall asleep. It was until years later I figured out I was astral projecting.
Oh,
Can I still control it? No, I can't. Last time I tried that shit, I hurt for a couple of months afterwards. Different story. But
yeah. All
back to
I can say is better you than me. I would never deal with that stuff very well. No way.
uh, let me check my mics out. I'm here. We got an echo. I've got my speakers muted. K-pop.
Yeah, mine's muted too.
I've got one YouTube channel it's on. The speaker's closed, and the other one I've got on analytics. I don't know where the echo is coming from.
Is it on my side or your side, Clown?
Let me see. I'm gonna pause the mic for a second. Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch out for that white gravy. My God. One,
I'm not
two,
hearing an
three,
echo.
4. I wasn't hearing it when your mic was muted.
Yeah, there's no echo here.
Well, we have to roll with it as is. But
Yeah, might as well.
that thing I picked up on, I always felt was supernatural. It wasn't. It was spiritual.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a supernatural / spiritual thing.
Because I was hearing about dogmen, and I'm like, maybe I'm misidentifying.
Well, when you said that it smiled, that actually is very common in the dogman encounters. A lot of them do kind of sneer at the person that they're seeing.
It had blue pants on, ragged at the calves, had a rope around it.
You know, some people say they've seen a werewolf. Maybe that's what you saw.
Like a rougarou?
Could be. Could very well be. I mean, the legends say the rougarou changes shape, so anything is possible really in the paranormal world.
Maybe there's a rougarou in it, because whatever it was, I know this much. I saw it. I was not drinking, not doing no drugs. I'm not mentally unstable.
Well, nobody should ever question you. If you saw it, you saw it. I mean, we weren't there. We can't say, no, you didn't see it. So if you say you saw it, I believe you.
Oh, I see those people might tune in here that's like, oh, man, he was on acid or something. Hey, how you doing? But no, I wasn't on anything like that.
That's a common excuse, though. A lot of people said I was on acid or something when I saw my dog man.
Or they'll say you're a whack job. They say there's always something.
Well, it's because people are afraid, man. They don't want to admit that there's things out there that they don't know or understand.
Well, Captain Rankin said the echoes on my audio, but I don't understand how, because.
Nor I.
My God, all right. How about now? Haley says she saw a shadow last night.
Or a shadow person or a shadow?
A shadow, that's what she's saying. She got something to watch it. Stands around by her bathroom.
Oh.
But I saw that thing around that house 2 or 3 times. There's actually a satyr in that house. She said shadow person.
Oh, a shadow person, huh? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yep. You ever seen a satyr before?
I've heard of them. I've not seen one before. I'm not so sure I want to see one.
How about this? My nose is right there, that close to a satyr's nose.
Oh. Now, do you mean satyr that looks like a goat kind of person with goat legs, goat horns, and whatnot?
Go right on the nose, Bubba. You win a prize. Me and my sister was sitting on the couch at night. The couch levitates off the floor. This haunted house I was telling you about. We had beds set up all in one room. All of us did, because there's so much shit going on in the rest of the house where we could lock all the doors. We just stayed in, like my mom and dad had a bedroom. Then me and my sister stayed in the living room / bedroom, and we could have all the doors locked. Footsteps walking around through the house at night.
Ooh.
Well, back to the story. Couch levitates off the floor. There's the pause. Then it slams into the floor. My bed was right behind the couch. As soon as that couch hits the floor, I'll flip over the back of the couch. In my bed, and I'm like this, nose to nose, with a little brown, like a bluish, brownish colored satyr. And I scared it because the subbitch went, oof, and I felt the breath hit me in the face. So it's physical. It jumps off the bed. It took exactly 3 steps, turns around, looks at me with little 2 front canines or 2 bottom canines, turns around, looks at me like, he, and disappeared. Ailey said she saw a shadow man run across her backyard by a dead tree.
Ooh, shadow people creep me out. But it's funny because satyrs are actually a thing that cryptozoologists study now.
Well, there's one in that house.
Ooh.
I can tell you what it can do. It stopped my Mazda B3000 pickup truck, had it held in place, and me with it in reverse, standard transmission, nothing wrong with it, six-cylinder motor. I wound up with it full wide open on the throttle and completely off the clutch, and the back end was bouncing up and down and skipping on the shelf. It couldn't move. Felt the front end of the truck sink when it grabbed the truck.
Oh.
How you doing, Tammy?
Well, cryptozoologists are actually trying to figure out what the goat man is, and a lot of people say that it's a satyr. So I wonder how much of that is actually paranormal as far as goat man is concerned.
I don't know what to tell you. I know
Have
this.
you heard the legend of goat man?
I don't know about satyrs, not goat men per se, but I can take you to two different places where there's satyrs at.
Are they violent or are they just mischievous?
Demonically violent, fuck your world over and make you like it.
Oh, no. Thank you. That's all you, brother. You can deal with those guys. I'll deal with Dogman and Bigfoot. Thank you very much.
I caught two.
Oh,
There
no
was
thanks,
three.
man.
I trapped two in between two trees with energy work. Oh man, Captain, hope you'll come back soon, bro. He said we couldn't. He said some people can't comprehend that they can move stuff till he saw it.
That's usually how it happens, actually. People don't want to comprehend things until they see it for themselves.
Some people, bro, see it right there in their face, and there's their imagination. Their eyes is playing tricks on them. They can bend them over, take a wally while and walk up their chocolate whiz way, and there's a rectal problem. It wasn't from a satyr.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to believe what they see. It's a sad state of affairs, really.
Well, I don't believe everything because somebody says it. Because I look at a person and usually a pretty good judge. I can tell.
Oh yeah, you got to be very discriminatory sometimes. You actually have to sit back and kind of judge who's telling the truth, who's not, just based on the story and their reactions. Yeah.
Then you have to factor in, do they tend to believe it because they want to believe it when they telling it? It's got that ring of sincerity.
I'll tell you what, something that I learned by taking cryptid reports is you really have to look into the backstory. You can't just hear a story and think, oh, this person's telling the truth. You really got to investigate it, look at all the details, and kind of surmise, are they lying? Are they telling the truth? Some cases they might be lying to you.
Some cases they lying to themselves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't even realize it.
You hear all these stories of Bigfoot and Dogman encounters, and a lot of them I do think are made up. Especially when they talk about shooting them and they just walk away. If you shoot something with a large enough caliber in the right place, it's not going to just get up and walk away.
No, because I've done know of people that sit there and told stories about shooting Bigfoot, killing them, and then them men in black pop up on them and demanding, where's the body? Then it's you saw nothing.
Even stories like that, though, you have to kind of consider how true is it?
I believe the government knows more about Bigfoot than what they're letting on.
Oh, I'm sure they do, but there's different theories on that too. It's another rabbit hole when you start talking about that.
I only see one theory for it, and it rings true for me.
What do you think it is?
They're more dangerous than what they want us to believe.
I can believe that one. Well, there's also the theory that they're. Well, there's this theory that they're covering it up because they don't want to, verify that God is real and Satan is real. But I don't think the government would do it that way. I think it's simply because they're far more dangerous than they want us to believe. Yeah.
I believe they're freaking grade A dangerous. There's a lot of people go missing in national parks and in the woods all the time, never to be seen again. People that they know their way around in the woods, and they go poof.
Yep.
Never find a body.
Yeah, that happens very often. David Paulides actually covers that.
Who?
David Paulides. He has a series of books out there called The Missing 411. They're very informative, but very spooky at the same time.
Yeah.
I would actually suggest if you spend a lot of time out in the woods that you read those books. Know what's going on.
I'll pass. I don't want to start get to reading shit and get freaked the hell out. Hey,
Sometimes it's better to get freaked out.
I'm gonna stay with the philosophy. There's stuff out there we don't know about.
Oh, there's plenty of stuff out there that we don't know about.
I'll tell you how unafraid of shit that I can be. Me and Athena went camping here in Florida at a place where at the bottom of the cliff one night there's a steep sandy cliff and she could run down. It's about 20 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
And she could go up and run down to the bottom and run around the sand, have her fun. And then she'd come run back up into me. One night, something growled at us from the bottom.
Ooh.
You want to know what kind of growl it was?
Sure.
It's the kind that you hear for a 360-degree radius around you. It's like it's the epicenter of the growl.
So similar to what we heard last night. Yeah, we heard a lot of weird stuff last night. It was kind of freaky.
You know what kind of growl that is?
Hmm.
That's a demon.
Oh.
Demon growls at you. It's almost telepathic. You hear it for full 360-degree radius around you.
Okay, that's terrifying.
That means you're right there on one. And they say back off. Me and Athena's been camping out there, and about 20 feet over from where I found bear tracks about 2 months before.
Right.
And me and her were camping in a tent, me heavily armed, and something growled around out there on the stand a time or two. I just keep an ear out for her. It sounded like it was getting too close. But
I'll tell you what, when I had my dogman encounter and that thing growled at me, I could feel the growl go through my chest. It was so deep, it just went right through me when it growled at me.
I see one of them. That's a shot son of a bitch on the spot.
You're probably better off not doing anything. Just kind of assess the situation and figure out what's going on. Yeah, I keep telling people, don't run. Don't try to run from an apex predator. That thing will catch you.
You don't run from a dang old alley dog there.
No, because they can outrun you.
They kick into their prey drive.
Yep,
when you
exactly.
run, you're not at number one on the food chain no more. You went 3 notches down.
Exactly. You know what's up.
I can tell you what's up. I was ever in the woods, you come up on a damn dog, man. I'm shooting that son of a bitch right between the running lights. And immediately falling and scanning around me for a full 360 in case he brought a friend.
Or you could just call me. I'll deal with it for you.
You deal with it. You keep the body in the goddamn deep freeze. You got one big enough. All this shit of people go, oh, I saw a dog, man. Everybody say, yeah, right. You out your mind. Bet your brother and sister played the banjo.
Right? You imagine how much people would freak out if you had a dogman's body? People would not know whether to shit real blind.
Yeah, absolutely. And to me, that's the only way you can make anybody believe it.
Oh, yeah.
You take a damn Bigfoot carcass back in or a dog, man, they have to believe it then. Not pull that shit like that guy did. Froze one in the freezer and found out it was a damn fake.
Oh, the Minnesota Iceman? Yeah, that was a bummer.
No, if I was to do something like that, he'd go in a deep freeze, all right. Just long enough to get anthropologists there, reporters and whatnot. They come out the freezer. Yeah, do your DNA samples, wherever else you want to do. And in between now and you actually believe in me, you could just blow me a little kiss.
Yeah, that's the only way we're going to find out.
I don't know how the law would stand on that. But if some stupid son of a bitch was to run at me in the woods in a costume and got their ass shot off, and you'd be on them.
I'm actually surprised that hasn't happened yet. With all the hoaxes you have going around, I'm surprised no one in a costume's been shot.
That's the only thing I know to tell you. Anybody looking at me, they ever see me in the woods, don't decide, I'm going to scare a clown to buy a nice new costume I got off of eBay. I'm going to show you something I got from the local gun store.
You gotta wonder, though, who would be idiotic enough to run around in a werewolf or a Bigfoot costume? I mean, you're just taking your life into your own hands at that point.
Actually, I was thinking about scaring the fuck out my nephew a few months back about getting one of these. It was a Snow White big werewolf costume. It was just really scary.
Right.
But I was gonna creep out alongside the apartment and around by his window, scratch on the screen 4 or 5 times. See if I can make it get to bed or not and go back inside.
Oh, just be careful. Make sure there's nobody with a gun near you.
That's why I didn't do it. I'm sitting there thinking, bro, my luck, I get out there, be wishing I had a damn werewolf costume that's made out of Kevlar. My
That would be
God.
my luck too. I dress up as a werewolf and get shot for it. Just, well, that was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, only Wild E. Coyote can come back from them mistakes.
Yeah, dress up as a werewolf. What could go wrong?
Oh, hey, Tom Hanks confirms positive for coronavirus. For the coronavirus.
Oh boy,
Hey, look close. You see the concern in his eye?
I see none. I see none whatsoever. Better go buy out some toilet paper there, guys. Buy all the toilet paper you can.
Here's the thing, media making too much of that shit, bro.
Oh,
They
I
have
know. I
more
agree.
people die of flu than the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
This is to scare people. It's all it is. It's the safest upcoming election.
They've been doing this for a long time, though. I mean, first it was that, Ebola and all the other things that we've had in the past couple of years. Oh, this is going to kill you. This is going to kill you. This is going to kill you.
Thing is, they didn't push the Ebola story like they're pushing this coronavirus.
Yeah, this is a way of freaking people out. It's fear mongering.
Wall Street,
Mm-hmm.
like selling all their stocks, poof, 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 everything dropping. It gets down to that cheapest possible price, and they
Right.
got to start buying. It's going to go back up again.
Yep.
Ain't nothing but a turn of fucking profit.
Oh, there's a method to their madness. There always is.
Yeah, fuck over the little guy.
Exactly. That's how it's been for a long time. All right. Well, I enjoyed spending time with you all tonight, but I do have to get out. So I will talk to you all tomorrow.
Well, until you find a dog man with a flea collar there, we'll be waiting on you. My God.
If that ever happens. But you guys have a good night.
All righty there, right. Have a good
right.
evening.
Thanks so much, Clown. I appreciate it.
All righty, bro. Bye.
Bye.
All right. By God. Oh, here we go. I hope everybody's enjoying our new clown broadcast that we got. Got us a new feature we're going to start doing there every day. Haley, you come around tomorrow there, Haley, and you be on panel. Let's see if I run a couple of your videos. Try to help your channel out. Bob, I know damn well you ain't going to come on panel, but if you'll just be here, I'll see about running a couple of your videos. You still there, Tammy? That's what we're going to start doing, is promote people's channels and videos from off the live stream. That way everybody get a chance to grow. Oh, all right. Word for today is by God. Hey there, Miss Highlighter. You come on panel there tomorrow. We'll show a couple of your videos. We'll see if we can't get your channel promoted some. All right, everybody. Well, I believe I'm going to hop off of here. I need to get Athena her medicine. I need to get me something to eat and get Athena something to eat. And I'll be back there tomorrow. We'll be back 6 o'clock p.m. Central. It's 8:57 right now. Be back 6 o'clock p.m. Central my time there tomorrow. Appreciate everybody showing up. Love each and every one of you. Hope y'all have a good night. Sleep good. Sleep well. Have a good tomorrow. And I'll see you in a few.